All right, so I mean, you guys didn't pull out the win, but wow, what a third period. I know that you want the guys to be more consistent all game, but there has to be something to be said about being able to come back like that.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of the game that sums up a big chunk of our year. The last little bit, last couple months really is. It's impressive that they didn't go away and that they battled back absolutely for a point, but it's frustrating because you can see what it looks like when there's a bit of desperation and refusal to lose, and you can see what it looks like when it goes away, and so it's great. It's a great third period, and I think we've established at this point that we're never out of a hockey game. Shouldn't have been in that position, and to be honest, I think we still probably got what we deserved with the loss.
Yeah.
What do you think really went wrong in that second period, especially?
There's lots of things. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. It's just a little bit of uninspired. It feels like on the group, and when things go bad, it snowballed a little bit for us, and I don't really have an answer for you. I'm trying to help our guys get to the consistency that I think we need to, and obviously I'm not doing a good enough job.
So 6 games in a row for Jet. You typically like to do the tandem, every other. Why running with him for so long?
No, it's just schedule based, and obviously he's been playing really well, and we 2 games on a weekend. He's more than capable to handle that, especially the way he's been playing for the majority of it. So, he's our guy. He's proved and he's earned that right. So we were running with him there for a while.
Yeah. So when you guys took him out, was that for him, for you guys? Was it just like full 360?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. I mean, I think a little bit of a jolt for our guys, as well as just trying to make a read on every player on the ice, seeing guys that have it and guys where it's maybe not their best night, and adjusting from there. So Griever's a big reason why we've won a lot of games this year, and I know he's going to be just fine.
Yeah. Now, Roman Ashan and Hunter McKown, they're constantly always trying to improve, get better. Just kind of speak about what they're bringing to this team, especially tonight.
Yeah, it's a good third period for him. I think obviously getting to the hard areas and the goals are all pretty simple, right? You're getting to the top of the crease, you're getting deflections and rebounds or whatever it is, and I think we need more of that throughout our group.
Yeah, a little bit more back to the simple.
Oh, yeah. Again, that's probably the most overused word in coaches' vocabulary.
Yeah. But if it works.
It certainly does. It definitely works, and still want the players to use their instincts and make hockey plays, but I think you have to understand what's in front of you, and you got to make the good decisions on what to do with the puck more so than you don't. And tonight, clearly it worked when we were able to put it to spots, get it back, and get possession of it and get to the net for a shot or rebound, and I don't think we did that consistently enough.
When you had that 5-on-3 and then Brittenmore scores out of the box, what should have happened defensively? Should he have a guy back there?
Yeah, we can have a little better awareness from particularly our defender in that situation to know that the time's winding down. But it's a grade A chance. We're walking down the pipe, and I understand a little bit where he's thinking. He's thinking we got a shot and a juicy rebound there for 2 guys, and all of a sudden it's poor timing. But yeah, we got to be aware for sure, whether it's 3 going to 4 or 4 going to 5 coming out of the box, particularly our defensemen that are on the ice.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
See you tomorrow.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, 4 points. Just, I guess, kind of tell us what was going on with you tonight, especially in that third. You just lit up so fast.
Yeah, just honestly, as cliche as it sounds, just keeping it simple. I feel like there's a lot of times this year I've tried to kind of get ahead of myself a little bit. So last few games have been just trying to play a little simpler style of hockey, and that's the end product. So
yeah. What do you think happened to you guys? The first 2 periods didn't go like you wanted, then you everybody woke up in that third period. What happened in the first two periods?
I thought it was our execution overall. Like, I think, a lot of times pucks are on our sticks and we just, don't make the play, and it ends up in leaking chances big time. But even with that, we still had our looks and just didn't go in for the most part. But I think the main thing was execution, hit ourselves.
Yeah. Now, Coach, he seems to be taking a lot of this on himself too, as well. What is it like for you guys as players to know that Coach is also, trying to look at what he's doing to try and change and see what you guys can get out of that?
Yeah, well, we know that the game plan that those guys put together every night is pretty spot on, and it's up to us to go and execute it. And we've got a great staff that we all are 100% behind. And if he wants to take responsibility, that's great. But ultimately, it's us that goes out and does it. And tonight we didn't do that at all. So
Yeah, and consistency has been an issue all season for the team as a whole. What is it that you guys aren't able to just stay consistently? I know there's call-ups and injuries, but I don't know if anyone's been able to really pinpoint it yet.
yeah, I think it's part of a season sometimes. It's part of working out the kinks of each team. Each team's different. And I think last year, we had a great group, and all we remember is kind of the good bits of it. But when you really look back, we had our struggles last year too, and when you're in the thick of it, it feels like it's a much bigger bear than it is. But, I think, like I said, I think it's something that we're working through as a group, because there's no reason for us to come out on some nights and just, be flat like that. So, I think that's something that the group, we're all well aware of, and we're making the right steps to get rid of that.
Yeah. Now, what does it say though about this group to be able to come back? You guys did it in Grand Rapids on Friday, and then you're doing it tonight. You guys really know how to claw your way back.
Yeah, we know what we have in our locker room, and that's a team that's incredibly tight knit, and a lot of guys with a lot of ability in there. So we know, no matter what the score is or how we're playing, there's always belief in that room, which is a huge piece to having a good team. So, we don't want to be in those situations, but it's good for us to demonstrate that for ourselves, that if we are in that situation, we're never down and out.
Thank you.